Hey, what's up? So, just in case you didn't know, my name is Tara, and I want to make my first vlog about the first time I ever smoked weed. So, believe it or not, I was actually 12 years old. I met this girl at a birthday party through another girl that I met at the skating rink because I used to go to the skate center every weekend, anyways. I went to this birthday party. There was a girl. She was 14, I was 12, and she was the only person there that talked to me. It was really awkward. I didn't know anyone there. Everyone there went to school together except for me. I went to a different school. It was a good time, thanks to her. Yeah. She asked me if I've ever smoked weed. I said no, but my family members do. But, yeah. She has a really cool vibe about her. She was really calm, confident, um, just not snobby like the other girls there. So she asked me if I wanted to come over one day and spend the night because I didn't really have any friends, and I was stoked. And never really saw the girl from the birthday party again, but yeah. So we made plans for me to come spend the night next weekend. So the next weekend came, and she was supposed to pick me up sometime early in the evening, but my grandma ended up taking me over there. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah. So my grandma took me to the store to get some snacks and stuff for us to have a sleepover. And she was really cool. My family's always been really cool. Like, they trust me to go learn on my own and make my own decisions. And yeah. So she took me over there to have a sleepover. And when I got there, um, by the way, this girl's name is Kimberly. I didn't know she was injured, but she had a leg injury, so she couldn't really get out of bed. She had like a whole cast on her leg, and her family was taking care of her and stuff. And yeah, so we just watched some movies. She told me about her life story. I felt like I could really relate to her. I really liked her, and one thing led to another, and her mom came down with some. She told, so I don't know about you, but remember when I asked you if you ever wanted to try weed? And I said, yeah, because, I mean, I've been around it my whole life, and I was curious, but I never tried it. It looked fun. So her mom brought a joint down, and we smoked it. And I didn't know this at the time, but I didn't feel anything. I didn't inhale it right. I didn't cough or nothing. But I thought I was high because I was still having a good time. So, yeah, didn't really work. But, yeah, after we smoked and everything, the whole vibe changed. She started giggling. We all started laughing, and I thought I was high, but I wasn't. So, anyways, the next morning I went home. We had a really good time and everything, and then made plans for the next weekend. And this is when I actually got high for the first time. So, yeah. So I came over. Her mom picked me up like real late at night, like 12 at night, something. And this was crazy for me at the time because I never went out late at night and stuff when at that age. Um, but yeah, she was like, I got a surprise for us. I got us a little bowl, a resin bowl. And I didn't know what resin was, but she was like, yeah, we're gonna watch Pineapple Express, and if you want to hit this, you can, cause yeah. And I had no idea what I was in for. So I started scraping this bowl for like 20 minutes. And she put together this big black ball of tar. And I just thought it was weed. I didn't know it was resin at the time because I didn't know anything about it. But yeah, it was a really cool pipe. It was really pretty. I was real excited, and I wasn't really paying attention to the movie or anything. I was just paying attention to her scraping it, like, whoa, that looks fun. Anyways, yeah. So then she took her hit, and then she was like, "Do you want me to help you?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she lit it for me, held it for me, and everything. I inhaled really hard. Man, as soon as it hit me so hard, man, everything went cartoon. I just saw patterns of SpongeBob and Patrick and like all kinds of crazy. Everything started flashing green and red like Christmas. And I had broken my I'd broken my arm like a few months earlier. Shit, this is the crazy thing because I can't remember if this was before I broke my arm or after, but this is definitely directly related to my arm injury, which is the weirdest thing that I can't remember if this happened before or after I broke my arm. But I think it has a lot to do with it because I just remember holding my arm like it wasn't attached to my body, like all of a sudden. So at first I was laughing and the green and red in the cartoons, and then a wave of panic hit me, and I just grabbed my arm. I started holding my arm and rocking back and forth, and I just didn't know what was going on. I lost all reality. I just knew that my arm wasn't attached to me anymore, and I wasn't attached to here. And her face started morphing into like a different, like an animal, like a um, majestical creature or something. And like her face started changing, kept changing. She was like, "Are you okay? Or do you want me to call your grandma?" And then as soon as she said that, it was like, I gotta snap out of this. No, because I knew I would be in trouble if they found out that I was doing drugs, at that age. But, so I was like, no, 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 no. And I got so freaked out because I was scared that she was gonna call my grandma. So then as soon as I started freaking out, I said, no, no, no. My stomach filled with nausea. I ran to the bathroom, puked everything out, started puking up all of my fear, and and then she was like, "Okay, you'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. I'm not gonna call your grandma." And she was like, "Dude, just take this aspirin, this sleeping pill, and just come lay down with me, and we'll get through this." And then I started to calm down. I took the pill. I started to calm down. I laid down with her, and I could feel myself drifting deep back into sleep. And as I was falling asleep, all I remember is a newspaper clipping popped in my head, and it was like an ad about me being wanted, being some type of crazy criminal. And that was the last thing that happened before I fell asleep. Next morning I woke up, everything was normal again. And I just, man, I had no idea, because I've never seen anyone react like that to smoking weed. And I had thought that I had gotten high the first time, and I didn't, apparently. And I don't know, from that point on, I was obsessed with taking substances just for the curiosity to see what would happen. And that's how I spiraled into drug addiction, which now I am 1 week sober. So, and this is a permanent decision thanks to God and my family. But yeah, it did all start with weed. Anyways. Oh yeah. Well, that'll be for the next video.